Oh, yeah, baby. Keep It Basement podcast. Here we are, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Lebanon, New Jersey. Our good friend Mickey Gall for probably the dozenth time. Coming off a victory.
Not quite, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. Maybe
we'll get to
fourth or fifth.
Yeah. Not me.
Hey, we come to his
I
job.
want to do a Zoom. Yeah.
Sweens, Tom Zappia, Mickey coming off a victory. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, we got Mickey G, KIB, at Gracie.
Corbalizer, he's going to come on camera.
Corbalizer over there, yeah.
Dude, congrats on the win, man. You look really good.
Thank you, brother.
Even your striking looked good when it was needed. But another freaking first round rear naked choke. You got the record? Every fucking fight win.
I tie the record on the next one, and then I beat the record on the one after that.
Holy shit, dude!
It's tight shit, right?
I was watching. I woke up my roommate. Another first round. It was like I didn't know what was going to happen. That was like a long time since your last fight, so you looked really good. Obviously, you've been training your ass off. I don't know how the camp went in general. I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah.
But that was quick, and it was good, and the striking was good. And you got him in that guillotine at first. He got out, and then it was, pretty quick after that.
Yeah. It felt good. Felt good.
Did you know about Jordan Williams? Was an opponent? I didn't really know him that well, but
I didn't know him well. I learned who he was when they wanted me to fight him.
Right.
And then I watched him, and he fought up at 85 with a weight class above me.
He looks a little big.
Yeah, but so I knew he was gonna be tough. And he takes a shot, like he takes a shot, like he gets hit and it doesn't affect him.
Yeah.
You see, if you watch his last fight, but yeah, my shots seemed to pack enough.
Yeah, dude, it was good. It was smooth and it was fun to watch.
Thank you.
I was just gonna say on Twitter there was a meme that it said Mickey Gall beat up a battle. A mumble rapper because of his hair.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
but
funny.
When you won, what did you say? Because it reminded me of the bowling meme. Do you know the meme I'm talking about? He was like, "Fucking right, I did it." You gotta.
Yeah, I think I said let's fucking go, motherfucker.
Yeah. What the meme I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, who do you think you are? You know I am.
I thought you said that. I was laughing. I was like, did he just do that?
Nah, bro. Yeah, just like a handful of expletives and excitement.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. I know a lot of people, they talk about how when they're watching the fight, it's they're in it, the adrenaline, and it's probably tough for your family, I'm sure, and day one.
Yeah,
people.
They're happy with this one. They want them all to go like that. So
yeah, no damage, right? Smooth, quick.
Yeah, no problems.
I mean, well, it had been a while. You lost to Mike Perry, but you didn't. What was that? 14 months before another fight? 13 months?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks after, over a year.
So how?
But I was supposed to fight in September, but I got hurt.
Yeah,
and then I had to do some rehab and do all that boring bullshit.
Were you just excited how smoothly it went?
Yeah, I was happy with it. I was expecting a war.
Yeah,
trained for a war. But yeah, you don't get paid by the hour, so
exactly.
You can make it swift, quick, and get out of there with your money. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah.
And so that way is not, obviously if you didn't bear any massive pain, because you're gonna get, I imagine you're gonna get another fight before the end of the year.
Yes.
I know there's talks of the MSG card, which would be sick.
Yeah.
Because it's a home fight basically, it's local, and it's a good card. I don't know if I heard you mention that on a couple interviews that you'd love to get on that card.
Yeah, and I saw the matchmaker right after the fight, and I asked.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, what's up with that MSG card? Are we doing that?
Yeah.
Because the last year they didn't do it because of COVID.
Right.
So now they'll do it right in our backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
Tear that motherfucker
It's great.
down.
Now the fucking COVID gone, kind of, pretty much. And
they're trying to bring it back.
Yeah, they really
Seems
are.
Like
it's
trying
just
to bring
get
it
out
back.
of here. Fuck that. Fights, there's nothing better than a whole full crowd at a fight. I mean, it just is that much better.
Yeah.
But that'll be sick. If that MSG card will be sick.
I think it's going to happen.
Passing the mic like a hot potato. Were you not 100% for this fight? Because you said you had some injuries in camp.
I was a little banged up. But I had to pull out my last fight because of injury. So there's no way I was going to do it again. I was chomping at a bit to fight. But yeah, my team picked me up big time. I wasn't having a good time most of the time in camp. You know what I mean? Put a good face on. Well, no running, but I had cardio. I was doing rounds on top of rounds on top of rounds. With LJ David, Corbalizer, Richie Petitschnock. They were all pushing me. Alec Hubin was helping me out, and it all worked out. But I was ready to go a full 3 5-minute rounds, but I'll take it how it went.
Was there one thing in this fight that changed the previous fights that you've worked on that was a lot better, or you think you evolved in, or no?
I'm constantly evolving. Like I started in the UFC before someone should probably start in the UFC, and but I've been swimming. I've been I've been thriving and getting better all the time, and I'm probably just about entering my prime now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have 10 more years to rock out and like do some really cool shit.
You said you didn't fight in a long time until this recent fight. Was that tough on you? Because remember we were hanging out one time and everyone was like, "When's your next fight?" And you were saying how it could be depressing because you're known as a fighter.
It's hard to be a fighter without a fight, because every time you see anyone, they're like, "Oh, what's up, Mick? When's your next fight?" When's your next fight? So yeah, it sucks. Like I've had that question, 15 times since this last fight. You know what I mean? Like, when's the next one? When's the next one?
And I was like, "Yeah, when's your next fight?" And you're like, everyone always asks me that. I don't know what it is because I'm injured. I remember.
Yeah. So it's but it's fine. It's fine. I've learned to deal with that. And these are small problems. If fucking someone wants to ask me about my fight and what I do, you know what I mean? It's cool. It's all good shit.
Yeah, and the same thing happened with the Carlos Condit. He actually couldn't fight. He got injured, and now you want. That's the one you're.
I would like that one. I would like to do that one. Like that one, I guess, kind of sits in my crawl. It's like the one that got away, kind of. Big name, and I trained in here for 3 months for him, to then boom have no fight. So
and then
I wanted to.
Didn't Matt Brown fight him, and you saw him?
Yeah, I cornered him out in Abu Dhabi.
So you got like insider info on.
I was right there. I was from me to Russ away watching him fight, and
That's funny.
I just know I could beat him everywhere, so I'd like that one.
One of my questions too is like, how Rocky and Creed, it was like your biggest opponent is the guy in the mirror, like you. Do you think it's the mentality is you versus you more of the time, or is it your opponent and studying him, or is it a combination?
The fight's always with yourself. It's always with yourself.
Mindset.
Yeah. Just it's not about the other guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not about the other guy. It's I believe. That was something like Matt Brown said, like too, and I totally agree. Like the fight's with yourself. It is always you versus you. You know what I mean? It's absolutely just get. You can find a million reasons to not feel good, not feel this, not feel that, but at the end of the day, you just gotta fucking bite down the mouthpiece and go be a man. Go, handle your business.
The people listening to this interview, they obviously probably aren't fighters. Maybe some are, but how do you explain like not overthinking? Is it a bad thing to overthink in that ring?
Bad thing to overthink all the time. It's good to think, but like overthinking and like indecision, all that shit sucks. And we have the luxury of doing that, being humans. We're not being attacked by animals all the time. We don't have to just fucking just run. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like we have the luxury to think and overthink, and it can be a problem. I'm just as guilty of it as everybody. But if you hesitate or overthink in the ring, like you're gonna probably get hurt.
No, because when I was watching the fight, I was like, how much is it to practice technique and like just going in there and with your gut feeling, or is it you're thinking about other things and the maneuvers and stuff? Mostly just
flowing. Mostly just like in trying to be in that zone. You know what I mean? Where you're not thinking, you're just reacting. You're seeing. You're trained to do all this stuff. Yeah. Sometimes we might need to make a decision or two and realize like, oh, this take something in, but you're never like sitting there like, I wonder, you know what I mean? It's just
because in the fight, when you gave him a good punch, you knocked him down, and then you got up a little bit, and I was like, oh, this guy shook up, like take him down. You kind of, were watching, seeing what was going on, and then made your move with the rear naked choke. That's what I was. I was thinking like.
Yeah, no, it's mostly like instincts and your training. You just gotta trust your training, stuff like that.
Yeah, because the announcer was saying he should hit him. He's you obviously heard the fight.
I was stalking my prey. I was hunting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The announcer was like, the guy's damaged. He did look flustered. Like I was like, holy shit! Like this guy's like no disrespect to him. Seems like a good guy, but he seemed like he was flustered after that hit.
Yeah, I think he was a little hurt, but he wasn't hurt enough where I felt like and you got to think like a wounded animal is dangerous.
Yeah.
If I go and start exchanging with him crazy, trying to get the finish, he could fucking maybe both of you guys could knock me out. It's just a fact of the human body. You touch me in the chin, I go to sleep. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. That little girl who was here earlier could do it too. So you gotta be like knowing that, having the intelligence. I want to be an intelligent killer. I want to be smart. I want to give him nothing and take everything. You know what I mean? I don't want to go in there and give him an opportunity to hit me.
Yeah, I know nothing about fighting, but as a spectator watching, it seemed like you were reserving your energy in a good way, where you got that hit.
Taking my time, man. Yeah. Taking my time. I was winning. I just put him on his ass. I just stay hunting.
Well, yeah, that's why I noticed the technique, and you go back and listen to the fight when you did knock him down, and he was hurt, and you could have jumped on him, but when he got back up, I mean, and plus your striking looked good the whole fight anyway. Not that it's not your specialty, but you saw that opportunity.
Kind of is now.
Well, yeah,
they both are my specialty, But but the fact, like I said before, not to interrupt you, but like I came in there as like at a 1-0 with one fight,
right?
So that version of me is gonna change. Like if they watch you do comedy the first time, and they're gonna think, and if they put you on TV, they're gonna think, oh, that's how he does comedy, I guess, all the time. They're not gonna think that you're gonna get so much better. Right. You know what I mean? But I've done my due diligence, and I make sure, and I've been in love with striking, and I drop top strikers. You know what I mean?
That was the thing I was saying. He's bringing more striking into his fights. Obviously, sometimes you have to, but someone still saw the opportunity to get the rear naked choke, which is people would consider your specialty. You're so good at it. You always look for that opportunity because some of the announcers were saying when you did fluster him and you could have jumped on him and potentially waste a lot of your energy and not a good reason if he got back up or if he was able to fight you like that. And then when you did get him down again on the back and you had him in that situation, why wouldn't you go for the rear naked choke? It's a lock. You know what you're doing. Your ground game is impeccable. So that's what you have to do in that situation. You're trying to get a win as soon as possible with the least amount of damage, aren't you? So you go for what you can do and what you're good at.
Amen.
I was going to say I got this written down, but it correlates what you guys are saying. I know it seems now you're perceived as more humble because even people were saying back in the day when you first started, you kind of were more arrogant and cocky. And not to knock you or anything, I'm just saying, I know you're a good guy behind the scenes, but now it seems the UFC community and the audience is seeing that as well. Is that growing as a person and a fighter? Like, is that coming of age? Like, as you were saying, not only fighting physically in the ring, but the mentality now. Or you're still on some fuck shit where you'll call someone out like, I'll fight you right now.
I'll still be on some fuck shit, but nah, man, I'm just keeping it real, just keeping it real to myself. Just being myself, you know what I mean? If I have a reason or feel like it's something I want to say, I'll say it. But if, I'm not going to step outside my character to, you know what I mean? Like when I when I fought CM Punk and wanted the Sage Northcutt fight, I knew I needed to turn the fucking volume up it could go to a 10, I had to crank it to a 12, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just to get my way and do what I wanted to do. But, if I feel I have to do that some other time, I could get back on some fuck shit. But until then, I'm just gonna stay myself, keep it real.
Because like as I was watching the Sage fight, they were saying you were talking like you were gonna knock his spikes out of his hair and all that stuff.
Yep.
And now you put an Instagram post about your opponent you defeated, and it was like really humble and it was really a cool like thing. It showed good values and definitely inspiring to a lot of fighters out there on the come up and kids.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. You turn it on like because a part of it you're also an entertainer as well, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's what everyone does. That's what Floyd Mayweather does in boxing. That's what McGregor does, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know
it's good. Like Colby Covington, being polarizing and stuff has its things. But I just think when you're if you're just from like I guess being a student of people, like just learning, observing people, if someone's not authentic, like you can like smell it, like it's like gross. Like you see it and you're like you're just turned off by that person. But someone's like real, like just a real motherfucker, good or for bad, even if they're fucking annoying, sometimes you're like, it's just whoever. You know what I mean? But But when someone's like is just real and legit, like that's what I'm drawn to. That's what I like. You know what I mean? And that's how I like to be as well. Like I just want to be myself. And if I see an opportunity and I want to pop some shit, I could pop some shit. But like I'm not reaching,
So you see Logan and Jake Paul out right now. Do you beat them up or do you not beat them up? If you beat them up with a camera and then you're like, oh shit, UFC fighter just beat up the Logan.
Well, here's the thing.
The Paul
so
brothers.
If I don't have a problem with those guys because I like a lot of people hate on them and shit, but I'm like definitely the game has changed. They've changed the game to a degree. These dudes are making stupid money and they don't have all the experience and stuff. So I'm not hating on them. I'm happy for them. Good for them. With that said, if I were to see like Paul brothers walking out here, I'd probably be like, "Hey Zaps, like grab your phone, watch this, get a video." I'd probably walk up on him. I'd probably go walk up on him and smack him in the face and try and punk him just because I want to fight them for 50 mil or whatever the fuck they're getting paid. So yeah, I would slap them in the face for for a $20 to $50 meal paycheck.
Richie Petitschnak said their fights could be fake. Would you lose for $50 million?
No.
No, right?
No.
Like just because it was fake, but
no,
like
fuck that.
What you were talking about basically is like.
Say again. Russ got too much pride. I got too much pride to do that too.
You're right though. Everyone's creating content themselves now. Like you said, you kind of respect the way they do it, how they create their own platform, and then like fight these people and make millions. It's like, would you ever think about doing that down the road?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I'm a prize fighter. I go fight one of these fucking YouTube jerk-offs for some.
Even you were saying in the one interview, I think it was Punch Drunk or something. I was listening. This girl sent me it. She was like, "Oh, you remind me of the Jersey Shore because Mickey Gall was talking about it." I go, "Thanks, some random comedy fan." Yeah, Punch Drunk. And that you were saying like you even thought about like just getting a freaking like streaming in a gym and just fighting people there because you'll get paid more. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd necessarily be paid more, but yeah, it's kind of the same concept, like the idea. Like,
yeah, I feel like that's what's going on in comedy and
like I was like
entertainment.
beefing with someone, if like we just say, all right, we both signed waivers. It's no one's suing anyone. This is a practice that we're filming that you guys can watch and then charge fucking money and just like fight like till someone quits. I think it should be badass, right? Be cool.
Yeah, what about the so I told you about my neighbor. He texted me, Mickey's fight's coming up, but it already happened. You won. What was that about? Like, were you on the main card and then it got dropped?
I don't know. They had people fall off the card. They shook up the card. Obviously, I was like, being the first fight in the main card is like more prestigious spot. So I was like,
not even
a little fucking mad about it.
But like even the fact of like the timing switches. On your
absolutely,
like
all week I'm
preparing
right? for like getting shipped over to the arena at 2. I'm I know my fight's at 4. I tell everyone at home I'm fighting at 7 over here. You know what I mean? It's West Coast time. And then they switch it up on me at like the last second.
Instagram. So
I was kind of like, what the fuck? Like I was a little like pissed off about it, but fuck, it worked out. Cause here's the other thing. If I fight that guy at 4, we don't get the same fight.
You're right.
It's not the same. That's just a moment in time.
Exactly.
The fight is a moment in time. You can win a fight beautifully in 60 seconds. And if it was 2 hours later, I'm not the same guy. He's not the same guy. Everything's different. So I can't say that it would be shit. It could have been cooler. I could have starched him in 10 seconds and got the $50,000 bonus. But I don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. It's just that, and that's something like George St. Pierre said. Like, it's who can be the best fighter in that moment, and it's hard to do. It's hard. That's kind of mine and Corbalizer's job, is to produce our best selves in that moment. It worked out, but I can't, like, now I can't be mad about it because I don't know what would have happened then,
Yeah. No, timing's everything, and that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake's going to get his ass beat anyway at the end of the month by Woodley. I think Woodley's that guy who's got too much pride to take because they're probably offering him a nice chunk to, forge this fight, but I don't think he would ever do that. So I think that'll be interesting. If he gets his ass, if Jake actually gets his ass beat there, then we'll realize that these fights are real. Also, Woodley's insane. But no, I don't have anything else. I mean, I just wanted to promote Mickey and the fight and the merch.
Merch.
Yeah,
my merch right
promote
here.
Your merch.
Yeah, I teamed up with Takedown Shop. The link is in my bio on my Instagram. It's at Mickey Gall, MICKEY GALL. Buy yourself some shit and tag me up. And if it's Keep It Basement fans, I'll follow you guys. You tag me up on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Just wanted to point out the last time that Mickey was in my basement, he made fun of my vision board. And then when I was at his house, I saw positive affirmations on his mirror.
Right.
Not to like call you out. You don't have to kill me about that, but I figured.
Mine was less gay than yours.
I
didn't have a picture of any male bodies that I wanted.
Speaking of,
his was on a fucking bulletin board with.
I think I said like I'm a fucking champion. I'm Mickey fucking Gall. I'm gonna win my next fucking fight. I'm having 3 wins this year.
Speaking of gay, the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm a fan of the Raiders. They actually a player came out gay. Do you think that would ever happen in the UFC? Or did it already happen with Sage Northcutt? Boom! Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Boom,
I'm just kidding. He's religious. I'm just kidding. I love God. I'm kidding. He's married. I'm kidding.
I believe we will. I think some of us fighters have some suspicions on who some may be. No, I'm not outing anybody.
True.
And I don't have a problem with it. I have family members who are gay, and I love them just as much.
Yeah,
so
that's dope.
I think it's I think why not run with that shit. Go,
Exactly.
you become a spokesperson. Like Amanda Nunes is she's gay, she's a lesbian, she's the fucking champ. Badass bitch, man.
What about free the
It's good
nipple
for her.
movement in UFC? I know you were a fan of that.
I'm all for that.
Can you get canceled for that though, or is that
Probably,
actually
dude.
not gonna get canceled because it's sexist?
I feel like
because
it's
you have
know,
your
if
shirt
you're
off, so
saying
female
it's
too.
equality, and might I feel like it might boost the ratings of some of these fights, but that's the yeah.
Do you think a UFC fighter can be canceled? Because remember Greg Hardy, didn't he like have domestic violence charges and he was actually in a fight, not in UFC, but I think in MMA, right?
No, Greg Hardy's a UFC fighter.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Didn't he
is.
beat someone up or do something or no?
Yeah.
Maybe they're uncancelable. I was just wondering, but even, I think being
I don't know.
canceled can be a good thing.
I don't think anyone's uncancelable nowadays.
The baby skin.
I don't think anyone's uncancelable. I mean, what does it really even mean to be canceled? Like, what? No one's showing up at your house, and it could, but I don't think it helps. It's not a good look. It's So I'm trying to stay uncanceled. So
yeah, true.
Cut out all this laughter. Cut this all out. Scrap the interview.
Do you want to reenact the fight with Tom Zappy as the dummy? Or no?
Nah, it's alright.
No. All right.
Yeah, so I seen that.
I guess we'll let him go.
We'll wait for Sammy to get
Wrap it
back
up.
in here.
Yeah, last thing. So is the MSG card, is that your, obviously nothing's set in stone yet, but is that your goal? Is that when the next time you'd want to fight? No sooner?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
And Carlos would be a cool opponent, but you'll take whatever you can get.
And if it ends up being later in November in Vegas, that's cool too. I have a feeling they'd want me, Jersey kid,
Hell
to
yeah.
be there in MSG, but yeah, whoever, whenever, just staying active,
Hell yeah.
keep chipping away, make my money, and make some cool shit happen along the way. Some cool highlights, beat some dudes up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All
have
right,
some
guys.
fun.
I got cloud content just in case it could help out. If it's too much, you can just take it out. But I wrote notes down. I was saying I heard a podcast where you're talking about how you wanted to be made fun of after winning and because you were being on the high so much, like you were one.
Right. Well, I was a little thing with I mean, you do your thing.
No, I'm not making fun of you.
I was
I'm
with
saying.
Ari with Ari.
I was actually just saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, come on the street in Belmar and go up to girls and ask them questions and see if they know or recognize you because they probably don't watch UFC. And you
Right.
get rejected just like us on the
Right.
street asking questions.
That's what happens to you.
It's not always, but I'm saying if you were like, "Yo, baby, what's your number?" and like, or just say something funny, like, "How do you get a girl at DJs or whatever?" and see if they answer and see what they say. I was like, "Oh my God, you're on TV." Let's see if they see that.
All right. Well, I'm supposed to be down at some point with Richie P from like the
Shout out
16th
Richie
to
P.
23rd. So, yeah, you should feel very free in saying whatever you want. I mean, you might get canceled, but yeah.
But yeah.
It's
Also,
inevitable.
you got shingles.
I did
How
get
was that?
shingles. It didn't bother
Sounds
me.
terrible.
Yeah, it didn't. But I had like this fucked up thing on the side of my face.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to take like fucking like herpes medication for
Yeah,
it.
so that's
It
wild.
was like for ringworm.
That's wild.
Yeah, we've all gotten ringworm before, in the gym, but
Oh, also, is shaving your body hair an advantage for grappling and takedowns, or is that not true? Like, it's harder if it's
I think
like
it probably has
straight.
more for swimming, where it's like
Swimming?
those milliseconds and stuff. I think for us, I don't know.
I know.
Maybe if you don't want to be grappled, if you want to stay on your feet and you don't want, you can make yourself more slippery, I guess, and you can like grease yourself up. But they look for that.
Actual fan question that was. And also, someone goes, since you're from Greenbrook, did you go to the White Castle? What did you do for fun in your area? Like, what was your favorite drunk or fast food place?
I'm not a fast food guy.
Actual
Of course,
question.
I went to White Castle as a kid. I hit the White Castle, the Burger King, McDonald's, all those Greenbrook establishments. What I like in Greenbrook, all right, Mr. Sante is a dope spot.
So what'd you do for
We got a
fun in
couple.
the area?
What I do for fun? I don't know. I played sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Play sports and stuff. That's when I was in Greenbrook. Yeah, I was like a kid.
Edit this out. Someone asked, are you vaccinated?
I'm not. I'm not gonna be.
Anti-vaxxer.
Oh, but I'll have a fake card to go wherever. I'm all into the vax
Corvalizer's
forgery.
vaccinated.
There you go.
Shout out Corvalizer. But is there anything like this? UFC, how do they do that? Do they care? Do they tell you? Like,
They don't make us get vaccinated. Yeah, I think there's a chance. Like if they made me, that was the only really way I was gonna. If they're like, you gotta get vaccinated to fight or you gotta get vaccinated to fly, I would have done it begrudgingly, and I'm glad I haven't had it to. You know what I mean? Because like I mean, look, most of my family and friends have got it. So if this is gonna fuck them up and kill them, I'm gonna be pretty lonely and sad.
Did your sister?
Yeah, like a lot of people got it.
She's responsible.
Yeah,
Unlike us.
but no, but I think yeah, it's like, do I want to pop this new stuff in me that they just made in the past year? Probably not. But like, if you believe in it, or if it makes other people just feel more comfortable, like whatever.
But I will have unprotected sex with that girl I met at DJ's. But I won't get the
Sick.
vax. Just kidding.
Sick.
That's wild.
No, I stand by that. You should. You definitely should. Corbalizer, just keep going on like a little tangent. Just steal the show for a minute.
About whatever.
Russ Corbalizer.
How we doing?
The Corbalizer.
That's me. I'm the one and only.
Fucking A right. Watch Russ's energy drink and food reviews on his Instagram.
Or just anything in general. I'm always doing something.
At the Corbalizer 185.
185. I got a few TikTok videos too. That's like at Russ Corbalizer. If you're curious to watch those too.
And if you're a young lady, hit up my man Russ. Hit up my man Russ.
What's up?
And maybe get him get Russ a flashlight too, please.
Actually, any chance
Any
chance Joey Diaz comes here and does jiu-jitsu or anything with you? That'd be
Probably
fun.
at some point.
That'd be fun if you.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I gotta call Uncle Joey.
And I know that everyone asked you about the Sopranos movie. Is there anything else you've been watching? Any comedy stuff like, or movies and stuff?
Joey Diaz is in that.
Yeah, he's
I've been
like anything you've been
trying
on?
to think.
Comedies, movies, anything new?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything right now, but I do watch Talking Sopranos, which is like a podcast It's with Steve Sciarippa, who plays Bobby Bacala, and Michael Imperioli, who plays Chris Moltisanti, and they like talk about every episode. Yeah, it's fucking good. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I like this. They give inside scoops and like they like break it down really like actory too, like especially like Chris, like, and you see like all the like, and especially now, like, cause I've watched Sopranos over like twice before. I'm kind of watching like parts of it for the third time. Shit is so funny. Like when I was a kid watching it for the first time, I was like, oh, I guess that's just how adults act or whatever. You know what I mean? You didn't realize what idiots they are. Like it's I laugh out loud at like simple shit. Like I was watching an episode I think yesterday, and Tony's in the pool after he got shot with like those weights, and he's like, building my lats back up. It's just like what? Like just so random and specific, but it's fucking funny as hell.
Everyone loves the Pine Barrens episode with Paulie Walnuts and
Chrissy, yeah.
Yeah, everyone likes that. The ending, I remember my uncle freaked out at the ending. He thought the cable got cut off. He's like, did you pay the cable this
They
month?
pimped the whole world on that one.
Out.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was really crazy.
Maybe if Meadow knew how to parallel park a lot better, we would have a better ending.
Fuck yeah.
Do you really, with people in your corner, like in your camp, like Corbalizer and people like that, does consistency play a big part in everything that you do?
Yeah.
Because like once in a while you do switch some people, like you had Joe Schilling help you out and now Matt Brown, but like do you realize like, you know, having that corner of friends and family in a sense?
Yeah, it's important. Like David and LJ like have been by my side since the beginning, and like I've only just been like get tighter by my side. You're about to lose your hand sanitizer. Fucking germaphobe over here, bro. He's standing outside. Wasn't
this
walking.
This guy's got freaking. I'm getting COVID after this. I know for a fact.
Wouldn't even walk in the gym. Like we're some nasty motherfuckers in here.
Should have worn my mask.
Yeah, where's your stupid mask?
He got the vaccine. He's a responsible guy, Corbalizer.
I want to drink more milk because OJ might kill you.
Good.
Shit. Not good. Not bad. Not good. What were we saying before you almost lost your hand sanitizer?
Consistency in your camp. Like,
oh yeah, no, it's tremendous, and like those guys, like they're family. Like it's you know the thing to like keep the circle small because you can overextend yourself and waste your energy and do different shit like that. But like those guys are literally like my family. Like they're like not blood, but they're my blood. Like and you know, Rich and Russ were tremendous in helping me this camp too. You know, these guys are also like my best friends, so it's like it's nice, and it made me feel like I had to go there and get the job done and hold up my end of the bargain because they put so much time in working with me when I was coming in here feeling like beat up and tired and sore and annoyed and stretching out for a fucking hour, and like, you know what I mean, they're just sitting there, no one's busting my balls, they're just like being there and being supportive and just trying to get the best out of me, and yeah, it was great.
Two things after we'll go. One thing I was talking to Matthews about is actually about like upcoming fighters, how it
Shout out Chris Matthews.
it sounds tough to get a, like, I don't know if it was the same way when you were upcoming. It sounds tough to get an upcoming fight with the COVID situation, and then the one dude Alex, his opponent backed out last minute or health issues. Like, is that a tough challenge for a lot of upcoming fighters to actually get a fucking fight in?
Yeah,
Because even with Rust, it happened to him where
it's not easy. It seems easy, but like a lot of fighters are like fakers. They just want to look cool and bang chicks and be tough in front of their friends, so they don't want like a tough opponent. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fakes, and they got to get weeded out. And I don't know. Maybe they'll figure something out. But there's you gotta. And now you're asking all us monkeys to go in who we don't do this because we're good at pencil and paper stuff. We do this because we like to play rough and be animals. And they got to send us to the doctor, and we got to do the right blood work, and we got to do the right this work, and we got to do the right EKG and the eye exam and all that shit. And it's just like, what do you expect? Some of these guys are gonna fuck that shit up. So yeah, it is hard. It seems easy. It seems easy, like, all right, tough guy, same weight, same size, go fight. But and then when you train, like, there's so much risk. There's so many ways to get hurt, so much ways to win, so many ways to lose. Like, there's so many factors. So it is tough. It's a miracle when it all comes together. And that's why people only end up fighting like that, plus all the wear and tear. You only fight like 3-4 times a year. Especially at the highest levels,
What helps for the most of recovery? Sorry, I'm keeping you, but like I just want.
I don't care, bro. We're good. You guys stayed through practice. I'm not in a rush. Yeah, anytime. You guys are always welcome.
What do you think the best thing is for recovery? Like
sleep. Probably.
No jerking off either before the fight.
Nah, it's all right. Sleep's good. You can do ice baths, saunas.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too.
Sometimes you should be able to. You should be able to. You know what I mean? Like, I usually this time I didn't, but like I slept way better my last fight week than I did this week.
Take a melatonin and call it a night.
Yeah, but like I'll even take melatonin or some sleep aids. And I'll still be up.
Me too. What happened to me?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, there it is. That's what. Yes, you never know.
Yeah, another thing was I was talking to Chris about it. Like, you drive. What the fuck? What?
You always say another thing.
You drive so far for everything, I feel like.
I thought you were going to say I drive so fast.
No, I don't know about the driving, but like.
'Cause I do.
Because the one time, I remember
I speed like a motherfucker.
The one time I met up with you.
I cannot keep up.
Nah.
I thought I kept up with you one time when I was following you, but like the Franco's gym, Miller gym, this gym, fucking chirotherapy, this and that. It's like 500 miles a day. Oh yeah, that's wild. That's the thing.
You gotta. I don't like it. I'm just used to it. I've been since I got my license at 17. I was driving here. You know what I mean? I went to Rutgers. I was driving to AMA, back to Rutgers, to here, back to Rutgers. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? I do that shit every day.
Get used to it.
So yeah, you get used to it. Put some good shit on the car. You got some time to yourself. It's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I'm getting over it. Getting over
sick
it.
of it.
Stopped by Old Queens yesterday. Shout out Rutgers. Shout out Old Queens.
New Jersey landmarks.
You probably get so much love after the fight on the microphone, but after the fight, you probably got like 1,000 seconds.
A lot, yeah.
There's no point to text and be weird.
No, you could always shoot me a text or a DM. But yeah, both of them are like probably like about 300 of each. And I try and get by, I get through them, and it's kind of nice because I don't sleep the night after the fight because I'm always like wired. I got a lot of adrenaline and stuff, and I just go by and hit a thanks bro, swipe just a thanks. Oh,
you know,
bro,
you could do a generated one where you could just like have one for
thanks
everyone.
Bro to everyone. Yeah. No, I like to read them. It's nice. I appreciate people reaching out. I appreciate all that shit. You know what I mean? For sure. And you'll see a big difference in when you win than when you lose too.
I actually wrote you when you lost. I'm the asshole.
No. I'm saying you get more when you win.
No, yeah, I figured that.
Than when you lose. So it's not like the ones that are like even like after the loss, like say like nice things. Like it's cool, you know.
Do you learn more from a win or a loss? Do you think?
A loss. By fucking you win, you get to feel great. You gotta make yourself try and learn a lesson from a win. A loss.
What did you learn from this one?
Sorry
to cut you off.
It's okay. I learned some things that I could overcome. So like for one, I wear this Whoop band, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Whoop. Shout out Whoop.
Whoop.
So it's this band, and it's like super in touch with you. It tells me my heart rate right now. It's a little app on my phone. It tells you how much recovered you get and how ready you are to take on strain and do shit. I had one of the lowest one band basically said you should stay in bed all day and relax on the day of the fight. I didn't. I slept like 8 hours like that week. Like I had every little bullshit going on, but I still got the fucking job done. So it's like even when shit seems like it's not going well, going your way, step up, man up, look yourself in the mirror, say I'm the fucking man. I'm gonna handle my shit and do that shit. So
Positive
like, and there's a lot of stuff like that. But when you win, you mostly just feel like the man. You're proud of yourself. I did everything right. Everything's great. And when you lose, if you're gonna be honest with yourself and really like get better, it's gonna be apparent what you didn't do right, what you need to work on, what mistakes you made, and you won't make those mistakes again. So you turn, the losses into lessons. You level up. It definitely helps, but I'm not trying to fucking take any L's.
That high after winning, I'm assuming you were playing. That's crazy. You said that you had more of a workout playing basketball.
I got more sore playing basketball back at the hotel after the fight.
That's the most wildest thing I've ever heard in my life. But like to say that you got more sore playing basketball out there
than
and you
a
didn't
UFC
sleep either,
fight.
right?
Yeah, no, but right as I sat down on the plane before takeoff, I was out.
I'm sure the adrenaline and just feeling so good is so high. And it's,
bro, there's nothing you
could
could smoke, right? Snort, or shoot that gives you the rush you get for winning a fucking fight. Yeah, I don't do those other things. Not that we do those things, but it's many people who have said so, like ex-fighters and stuff, and it's just amazing. Like, it's been almost Saturday will be 2 weeks, so it's been like a week and a half since the fight, and pretty much ready to get that next one now. Jonesing for the next one. Jonesing for the next one.
Not to be depressing, the low after a loss has to be terrible, and then the win is probably just unbelievable. Like the
highest highs, lowest lows.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then when's your next fight? That's tough too.
Yeah. Yeah, or even people want to talk about the fight like, you didn't look like yourself. I kind of had a feeling you were going to lose.
How do you say
shit
that?
like that? Just like I've heard that. Yeah.
Don't you just want to smack them?
No, last one, yeah. Everyone said, yeah, you look good. I knew you were going to win.
That's funny.
All right, everyone knows.
What do you think would, after fighting, I know you don't want to probably look down, like 15 years, like what's next, you think? What do you think?
I don't know.
You were getting in some movies.
Yeah,
that was
I've been in some
That was a good
movies,
movie. You didn't talk about it a lot. I thought it was actually a good movie.
Yeah?
You did get beat up in the bar, though.
Yeah, which I'm happy to do. I'm happy to take some L's in fake movie cinema. But, yeah, and I got 2 more things coming out. I'm doing this thing with KL.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to KL Martin.
Yeah.
That's going to be in Jersey.
Yeah, we're supposed to grab some food together. Maybe I'll link with them going down the shore tomorrow. But, yeah, we're doing a dope movie called Dottie. I played Dottie's boyfriend. We'll have to talk to KL, bro. It's a very exclusive film set. And then I'm doing this other thing called Hungry Hill, which is like going to be a TV show. I think we're doing in like October.
Sick, yo.
Yeah, I love that shit. It's
My
fun.
buddy was the PA on that movie. He picked you up from the airport, Joey Massaro.
Yes.
Yeah, he started comedy in Jersey with me.
Where's he at?
He was just in town. No, he came.
I like that kid. I was thinking about him like a couple weeks ago.
He did my show on Saturday night, and he just went back to LA. He moved to LA a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He works on a bunch of sets, but he was like, yeah, I picked up Mickey. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
It was great. It was nice. I had a Jersey kid there.
Awesome.
He's like,
he's about as Jersey as it gets. He's like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. What are the odds?
Yeah, it was cool.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Mickey, thanks again for your time. Check out Takedown merch. Link is in his bio. Look out for him in November. Hopefully we get him that next card. And, Gracie and Coach Adib and New Jersey. Thanks a lot, dude.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Cheers. Cheers.